Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Mixed Mesh. Hope you guys have missed us, and today we are back again with a new video. We are going to talk about gardening. For that we have shortlisted 4 plants from our garden. Let's get started with it. The first plant on our list is Bougainvillea, and we have kept this plant on the other balcony. Why? Because it requires 5 to 6 hours of direct sunlight. Today we are applying fertilizer to our Bougainvillea plant, so we thought of sharing that with you, basically sharing and telling you how we are applying fertilizer, what fertilizer are we applying to Bougainvillea. So let's get started. Let's come with me to the other balcony.
Here we are in our other balcony. This is our Bougainvillea plant, which gives pink colored blooms. You also get other colored blooms in the market. To start with the fertilizing of Bougainvillea, we'll first dig the top layer of the soil, and after that we are going to take 1 fistful of the fertilizer. This is a phosphorus rich fertilizer. Once we have applied the fertilizer, we will be covering it up with the soil again. You can also use spent flowers of the Bougainvillea plant, which act as a good manure to the plant. And after applying the fertilizer, don't forget to water your plant thoroughly. You should be watering so that the water seeps out of the drainage hole. So here you can see the water has seeped out from the drainage hole, and once it seeps out, you should clear the drainage disc also.
So the next plant on our list is geranium. This is one of our favorite plants. This is again a flowering plant, and coming to the sunlight requirements of geranium. So geranium is a medium sunlight plant. You can keep it in a semi-shade area. So this balcony of ours does not get morning sun. It gets sunlight after the lunchtime, like around after 2 p.m. a little bit of sun comes in. But see, there is so much of bloom in our plant. So this plant survives in medium sunlight, but you have to keep it in a bright area. And we water the plant every alternate day, but it can differ to in your area. So the best way to know when to water your plant is you touch the soil, and if there is no soil sticking to your finger, it means the topsoil is dry and you should water the plant. So yes, today we need to water our little geranium. And the next thing that is very important about geranium is that you will see these flowers come out from blooms from a stick. So all these flowers are blooming from a stick. So once the flower has bloomed and it is wilting, so that time what you have to do, I will just show you one example. So with this plier, what I am doing, I am cutting this stick. So this flower had already bloomed properly. So thus we have cut this. Coming to fertilizing geranium, so we generally fertilize this plant every 15 days. So during summers and springs, you should fertilize every 15 days. During winter, you can fertilize once a month. For fertilizing, you should be using a phosphorus rich fertilizer, because that will instigate flowers and blooms. And also to maintain the balance of the soil, you can use seaweed solution. So what we do is, if suppose we miss fertilizing the plant with the phosphorus rich fertilizer, that time what we do, we take 3 ml of seaweed solution and mix it in 1 liter of water, and with that water we water our plants. So this also you can do it every 15 days, but yes, of course, if you are applying fertilizer, don't apply seaweed solution. Either one of them you should be applying. So if you love flowering plants, you should definitely go for geranium, because the best part of geranium is that it flowers all throughout the year. So yes, you will get blooms throughout the year. So it's the best. It's our favorite plant. The next plant on our list is Ficus retusa. This is a bonsai plant, and there's a story behind this entire plant. So we did not buy this plant actually. So we got this plant as a gift, and when we received it when the parcel came into our house, the plant looked like this. As you can see from the picture, there was hardly any leaves on the plant. But honestly, we did not do anything to make this plant this beautiful. We kept watering the plant whenever there was the soil was dry, And yes, of course, during spring and summer we have applied fertilizer every 15 days. Mostly we add seaweed solution in this plant. We don't use any other fertilizer. And one more thing that you should also do to make this plant so beautiful is that you should keep pruning, and pruning should be done in the growing season, that is during summers and springs. Okay, so see, if you see, there are new leaves which are coming out, so this is the result of pruning. So recently we had pruned this plant, and because of this these new growths are coming. So this is the best part of the plant. It's very easy to care, and yes, don't expose it in direct harsh sunlight. Try to keep it in a semi-shade area. In few words, if you have to describe this plant, then I would say it is easy to maintain, easy to care, and beautiful to display. So you can actually place this plant in any parts of your living room, any corner of your living room. It actually gives a good look to your living room. This plant gives me a feeling that it's my pet, so it's such a nice plant. This is foxtail fern, by the way, and again, it is again easy to maintain. So most of the plants that we keep is easy to maintain. So again, you need to follow the same thing for this plant as well. Touch the topsoil and see whether the soil is dry or not, and then only water the plant. But generally, we live in Bangalore, right? So in Bangalore weather, we water this plant every alternate day. Not every day it requires water. And sunlight requirement, again, we keep it in a semi-shade area. We don't expose it in a direct sunlight. So you should keep it in the semi-shade area only. During very hot summer, we keep misting the plant to keep the humidity high. And also regarding fertilizing, we again fertilize it with seaweed solution every 15 to 20 days. Lastly, one important thing about this plant is that if you see here, these strains of leaves are becoming light green. Okay, so it is becoming pale, and these are dark in color. So once this strain starts turning light green in color or pale, that time it's an indication that this plant requires fertilizer. So it's high time we should also fertilize our plant. And also, if you see here, there will be browns. I'm not being able to show. There are these brown strands which you should keep pricking. So that's all. I think I will be applying fertilizer soon, maybe tomorrow. But yes, since these leaves are turning green, light green, so we will have to apply fertilizer. Hope you have liked our video. If you have liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, do subscribe. Bye bye, take care, and stay tuned for more such videos.